Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion and play Slay the Spire. We've been doing real well lately. Getting some of these Ascension mode things knocked out. Doing better as the Ironclad than we are as the Silent, that's for sure. It's between Rare Card and Common Relic. I'm gonna go for Common Relic. Dude! It's the item that... Excuse me? What is this? It's supposed to be a path over here most of the time. It's the item I can't pronounce and thus will try not to say. If you end your turn with no block, gain 6 block. I think we're not gonna do that though. I think we're gonna strike, and then we're gonna strike, and then we're gonna Survivor. Survivor is really only 2 block, so we could just strike you, but there's no way we're killing you in 1 turn regardless. So I think we accept we take 4 damage. Even if it seems like we got the bad end of the deal there. We'll do this just because we can. We'll strike ya, and we'll pass turn. I don't say it right. Or a Chalsum. Or a Chalcum. I'm just going to call it Ori, okay? Ori is a really good item, almost in the same way that Clash is a really good card, in my opinion. Now, as always, take any like card evaluation I give with a grain of salt, because I just don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. But you know how I said, it's like the opposite or the inverse of Clash. Clash makes it so you can play defense cards guild-free, because then for 0 you get a nice attack out of it at the end. This makes it so you can play attack cards guild-free, because you're going to get a block out of it at the end. I like a lot of this. I'm gonna start with Poison, and I'm gonna explain why. I'm starting to get a little bit more of a feel for like the meta game in Slay the Spire, and especially in Ascension mode. That ended up being pretty good. Especially in Ascension mode, we need some kind of progressive damage dealing in order to kill the elites. So any kind of poison, you know, just if we end up fighting the Lagavulin, or even the Demon Lord whose name I can never remember, any kind of progressive damage is going to give us a little bit of an edge. Like, the real problem, the Silent kind of sucks, I think, in Ascension mode. Just, especially early, just because some of those, like, early game, I mean, there's not even any point to any of that, but, some of those early game elites, they'll just outdamage you. Like, if you don't get the Lagavulin 2/3 dead by the time he, does the first siphoning that causes you to lose stats, you're probably done. You just can't, like, out-block or out-attack him in time. Even this is kind of like it's a messed up situation. We'll be able to block for almost as much as we would like to. We're gonna take a little hit here. This guy is dead, though, now. It's not that bad of a fight, but I definitely want to heal before an elite fight, rather than do things the opposite way. We're getting there. Bane. Bane is really nice. I'm not necessarily committing to that poison lifestyle yet, but, I am for now. Become cursed? Nah, the first shop is too far away. I really think that once I eventually beat Ascension mode in 100 years from now, I'm gonna be so freaking good. We might as well just strike. And at this point, I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm gonna be so I'm gonna be like, it's like training for hockey by skating with a parachute on, you know? When they take the parachute off, you skate twice as fast. We might as well just attack, because we can get 6 block instead of 5. It's still gonna hurt, but there's nothing you can do about that. You know, Ascension mode is tricky, so when we get to the base game, oh man, I'm excited. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to rest. The strength potion is nice. Slice, a backstab. I think we do need damage, so I quite like a backstab for free, honestly. We also draw enough that it doesn't feel like a dead card. I am an idiot. No, we didn't have any choice. Okay. I was like, why did I go for this guy? We should actually pop the strength potion right away. We should have popped it earlier, but that's okay. So far, so good. We would prefer not to block against this guy, so Ori's gonna be really nice for us. Because we'll take 2 damage right here. He's probably dead next turn. This is the best elite. Like, this is the elite that we want to fight. We don't want to fight the 3 artifacts because they're going to block our poison or our neutralize, both of which are pretty catastrophic. And we don't want to fight Lagavulin because we can't put poison damage on him fast enough to have a reasonable chance to survive, I think. I think you always take footwork. Even though After Image is good, we don't know if we're going to have a combo deck, so we're going to shy away from that for now. And we're doing fine on HP. We are going to dodge that elite because every other elite on this floor is just horrible. You are attacking on the first turn. We know we want to do that. We might as well play footwork because every other card in our hand is a defend. So we'll smack you. And then, oh man, we can only get to 10 block? Well, still only taking 2 damage. It's not that bad. We want Bane, and we got Bane. So we're just gonna hit him with everything we got on this turn. He's gonna split into 2 enemies with 16 HP. Quite 13 HP, that's right. Quite low. Just out of double attack range though, so a little annoying. If possible, let me think here. Could I either kill the one debuffing or kill this guy? 7, 6. Okay, do it like this. Not bad. By the way, we draw way too many cards on turn 1, but those relics, I guess they do have synergy. Like, it's the first turn is where you wanna, you know, really pop off if possible. It sets the tone for the rest of the fight. If you can debuff the enemy, you're in a, you know, lovely spot. I think a Cloak and Dagger is just like a strictly good card. It does work fine with footwork, in my opinion. Warpaint, upgrade 2 random skills. Not a good relic, in my opinion. Not gonna turn up my nose at getting 2 upgraded cards, but, you know, it's not really high value. I think footwork being upgraded sets the tone for us here as well. And we're gonna dodge the elite. I don't want to fight any other elites on this floor. I hate them. I just hate them, dude. Okay. I don't really want to kill this guy on turn 1 because it makes us vulnerable, but this guy's not attacking anyway. So let's hit him, and then I'm just looking at how this will work. We want to hit him, and then we need to hit you for 3. Cloak and Dagger is still more damage than a basic strike. So we'll do that, that. I really need to internalize that Cloak and Dagger is just like... It's like a block plus a strike in one. It's actually even a little better than that. Because it's flexible. What I mean by that is you could shiv one enemy and then use the other shiv on another enemy. So, I think I've been underrating this card. I would play a strike over... Can't get you, so I'm just gonna block. I would play a strike over a Cloak and Dagger without realizing that actually I just cost myself 2 damage, not to mention the block. But we don't need to worry about that for the time being. Everything's going fine right now. This deck looks okay. Regen Potion is fine. Yeah, I'll take Infinite Blades as well. We don't have any kind of power synergy. Ah, screw it. Let's try it. We don't have any kind of power synergy, but I think that's fine. So, I think I'm gonna neutralize you, just so that you're more killable, and I can hit you with the poison there. I think we'll probably take the Regen Potion right away as well. Absorb a little bit of the badness here. Let's pop a Footwork, because then what I'm gonna do next, I know I could kill you, but I'd rather Cloak and Dagger and take no damage, and then that kills you, and then we'll get working on the other enemy right there. So far, so good. Probably there's no realistic way to kill you in one turn. But this is going extremely well. Turns out having 9 cards on the first turn, usually in an 18-card deck, that gives you a chance to get set up pretty nicely. So, I don't know if we want to play Infinite Blades, but we will play Infinite Blades because we should. Even we take 1 damage. Like, don't cry about it. So rarely do we fight these guys and go like, oh, we're gonna have more than... Like, we're gonna heal more than we're actually being hurt. So you get shivved. You get neutralized mostly to purge the debuff, but the damage is fine too. And to be honest, you're almost certainly dead next turn. We need 2 attacks. And we got him. We actually only needed 1 attack. We healed up to max. It was the right choice, even though it scared me at the time. We're gonna pick up a relic that might be useful. Letter opener, you play 3 skills, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Okay. Okay. I like distraction to enable letter opener. Distraction's also a really good target to upgrade because it becomes free. Can't afford any of these, unfortunately. We don't have too many 2 damage or 2 energy cards. I honestly think, you know, adding another Cloak and Dagger is fine. And we'll never dislike Flash of Steel. And I quite like Dagger Spray. I know that we just thickened our deck, and we didn't necessarily thicken it in keeping with our archetypes, which are kind of poison and then I don't know. Oh, we definitely want to backstab you. That's 100%. Now I'm just looking and seeing if I can kill you, because that'll deal 10, technically, take you to 23, 15. I don't think we can get there. How do we put up 15 block? 13 block. Hey, you know, there was probably a better play. Ah, you know what it was? Definitely like Poison, Stab, and Bane. This will also work. It is the suboptimal line, and I recognize and admit that, but it will work. Got 6 damage. That's, I mean, we should have played footwork first, but it doesn't matter. So we're gonna fight against the boss right after this. We're gonna upgrade, probably we're gonna upgrade, oh, you wouldn't. I think we're gonna upgrade Distraction so it becomes free. Can't attack for a turn. Well, we can still kill you by playing 3 skills. You're very lucky. We're not taking any damage. We got a really nice blend of offense and defense right now. We can really, like, especially on turn 1, we can just go hard. Easily do a lot of damage. I don't know if we need any of this. Even though this does play with letter opener. And actually, Calculated Gamble does as well. Maybe we'll throw Calculated Gamble in there. Maybe it could be good. I don't know. Let's take some more risks than we normally do. So, Infinite Blades becoming innate is really nice. It's probably nicer than Distraction becoming free. Yeah, let's make it bacon. That's not how the expression works. All right, this guy. We're lucky we have a thick deck, actually. I know what I said. What's better, Cloak and Dagger or Dagger Spray? Functionally here, they're exactly the same. This gives us 6 block. Oh, it only adds 1 shiv to your end. It's Cloak and Dagger plus it adds 2 shivs. Okay, I was being stupid. What I mean is that it's the same damage here because of Ori, which will give us the 6 block, which is exactly what Cloak and Dagger would give us. Don't try it, buddy. Well, I think we want to play footwork at some point. Certainly Shiv is like a guaranteed play here. Then we get 2 choices. I kind of want to, I think, apply poison to enable Bane in the future, and then the extra damage is just gravy, really. And then I'll gain 11 block. We're gonna get it for 25, but that's not that bad. Hexaghost is probably the most annoying enemy to fight on floor 1. I think. Lagavulin with this guy can be close, though. So we're going to play Cloak and Dagger to get closer to Letter Opener. It also has decent damage associated with it. Obviously, we want something like Shuriken, but we'll play Distraction, which is giving us Doppelganger. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy. So we get 1 extra card draw and 1 extra energy. and this does 5 damage, so it's almost as good as playing a strike damage-wise, but it also energizes us and gives us a little card draw. Turns out that wasn't that important, but it's something. Okay, because he's poisoned, we definitely want to play Bane. I think we would like to get 11 block, and then calculated gamble. Okay. We're killing him too slowly. This is actually going to be a genuine problem if he gets close to coming around here. So we definitely want to neutralize just because it's free. We don't seem to draw neutralize on the right turn as often as I'd like, but that was a pretty good turn. We managed to put up a decent amount of resistance there. I'm like 80% confident we're going to win, but I'm a little frightened nonetheless. So, we always want to shiv. Cloak and Dagger is real nice. I think we'll follow that with a Cloak and Dagger. We're taking no damage right now. We kind of need to stay at 45 if possible. Because he might hit us for like 38 the next time he gets around the horn. This is good. So we neutralize, he's only dealing 6. That means we don't have to block on this turn if we don't want to. Bane's gonna get in there. That's really like our principal damage dealer. I don't know, we might as well put up 11 block. Why not? It's not like we're doing anything else. Alright, we basically mandatorily need to extend the poison. It's pretty easy, we don't have much of a choice. We go for the highest damage, we block, we are gonna take 2 damage, which is gonna put some more burns in our deck. But we're pretty resistant to the burns because our deck, we've taken a lot of cards. We bought cards. That almost never happens. This turn he's dealing 30. That's a lot. So we're going to play Cloak and Dagger. And then we're going to play Cloak and Dagger. We're only going to take 12 damage. And he might be dead next turn, but more realistically 2 turns from now. That's probably what we're looking at. We're actually pretty resilient here. I'm surprised. Well, play our most high damage attacks, and then we'll add a little bit more here, knowing that, if we play one more skill, it's gonna hit him for 5, but he's still gonna live, but only temporarily. Yeah, so, the way this deck is leaning right now is like, shivs, like accuracy would be a great pickup, weak poison, and any combos that could work with letter opener. So 0 energy skills are a great choice. Dude, if you can make Grand Finale work, actually, like, I don't know, just become the lord of this game on every platform, because I don't even understand it. I don't understand how you make it happen. If you can get it, it's incredible. And maybe that's it. It's dead, except for the times that it works by luck, and then you're just a genius. But I don't really like... I understand, by the way, that with Infinite Blades, you look at this and you go, okay, it's pretty good. It takes a long time to be worth what you pay for it, though. I think Envenom is just better. It also makes Bane a lot easier to enable, which is really good. It's really tough, because I think I actually don't like Blackstar as much in Ascension mode. The reasoning is very simplistic. I don't want to fight elites. I try to dodge elites most of the time, but I think it is probably the best option here. So we 100% want to backstab. 100% want to neutralize. He's dealing 10 damage. A footwork plus defend plus would take care of that. The thing is, like, a dagger spray is so nice to start whittling his armor down. But let's slow play it a little bit. We know we want to play footwork. This will lead to us taking 1 damage, but we also get a shiv out of it, so we take some armor off of him. Yeah, I think we accept that we're going to take 1 damage, and we whittle his armor. Getting that armor down now is going to make it much easier to get it down further later. Okay. So this looks like a letter opener turn to me. So outmaneuver is just excellent. We always get 2 skills for 1 energy, which is really nice. So, Yeah, it was a pretty anemic turn, actually. But we do have 2 extra energy next turn. He's getting buffed, wasn't he? Never mind. He's dealing 21 damage, though, which is kind of crazy. Let's start here. We know we want to play Envenom before we deal damage to him. And I think we can. Something like this. This. There's the poison. There you go. Whittle that armor down. Go ahead. Hit me for 4. It's not that bad. Anytime we can deal damage to him, apply some statuses, play a power, and then we still like look like we're coming out ahead. Feels good to me. So you're gonna hit pretty hard. I would like to do that. I would like to do this. And I think I'm just gonna put some more poison charges on you. We gotta think about this, like, I'd love to play aggressively, but we need to play slow. We need to play as slowly as necessary in order for our HP to stay high. We definitely want to play both of these. Let's start there. The reason I say that is because I want our HP to be high enough to fight elites and take advantage of Black Star, which otherwise is just a dead relic, and we should have taken, like, Question Card. Don't think I can kill you, and I can't really generate much block, but I can hurt you pretty badly. Well, I mean, there's only one play. I was gonna run the math, but you know what? I just decided we're gonna roll with it. There's nothing we could have done, I think. He'll be dead next turn regardless. We're gonna take 6 damage. It's more than I'd like to take. I think I'm giving this deck like right now it's getting like a C+. It's workable, but there's a lot of room to grow. This doesn't exhaust anymore, so I think we'll take it. Even though I was kind of tempted to take whatever was on the left there that I've already forgotten. So, I actually really, I mean, I like this, obviously, but I really like Dramatic Entrance. I'll take that as well, then. I really like Dramatic Entrance because it allows us to do something like 17 damage guaranteed. I'm not going to lose my gold. Moreover, I want to fight them because I want the red mask. So this will kill you. Beautiful. This guy, he hits us with a debuff, but let's see. Concentrate. Discard 3 cards, gain 2 energy. Sure. We can discard, we can do this. This isn't bad. It at least allows us to do that, and then we'll start whittling Romeo down as well. What do you do again? Weakness? Oh, dexterity down. That's pretty poor for me. Jeez. I think we do that. Yeah, that's not too bad. We're still gonna take 4 damage, but taking 4 damage to get a head start on getting this relic is actually pretty good, I think. In my opinion. We know we need to play Cloak and Dagger because we're going to get a hit for 300 damage right after this. Okay, so you're actually dead before you can attack. These don't do anything, unfortunately, but I was like, wait, what are we going to play? There's nothing else to play that makes sense. So we're going to take 16 damage here, and I got to look at the map. We're going to veer, and we're not going to fight that elite, probably, unless we get a regen potion for this. So on this guy, obviously we want to block, and we can get there. Our dex is always going to be low, so I don't think it really benefits us, to be honest, to play footwork. Like, it's too late in the fight. We'll play this to do 5 damage. Oh, you had another shiv! That's fine. We actually... I think this ended up, weirdly enough, being a lot better for us. And he's dead next turn, block or no block, so... If you give me a regen potion, we might be able to squeak out an elite fight. I'm skeptical, though. We don't quite have the keys to make this work. Weak potion. We can get away with the crippling poison. This guy's very resistant to debuffs. Well, we know we want to do that. We know we want to do this. After that, I have to think. Let's play Infinite Blades. You know, we should play things that'll make us stronger in the future. Storm of Steel. Discard your hand. Add 1 shiv to your hand for each card discarded. It doesn't get exhausted. I wish I could play both of these, but I cannot. 4 shivs is like 6. You might as well, really. Because it's 16 extra damage. And you know he's going to put up like 20 block, so... 25. Jeez. Alright, so he's only hitting us for 11. It's not that bad. Cloak and Dagger is a very nice choice, and I'm feeling good about that Infinite Blades pickup now. I think we'll play Defend, and then we'll shuffle through here, hope for a better attack. 2 shivs is going to be more damage. How do you debuff me? Do you make me frail? I'd rather you didn't. Oh, that's quite frail. 22 damage. So we'll probably, well, I gotta think about it. Certainly we want to neutralize him, but I have to think, on this one. Like, how do I get him debuffed? This will take 2 of them away. Feels like you should do this first. And then this. And it'll block the poison, but apply the weakness. So we're taking 16. It's unfortunate, but there wasn't really much else we could do there. So we're going to take 10. A leg sweep would be a really nice addition to this deck. But this guy's probably dead right now. Yeah, we have to veer around the elite, unfortunately. So Black Star continues to be kind of useless. Blur, really nice. We can make a lot of good synergies happen with Blur. Alright. Dude, I love being able to do 17 damage right off the bat. First off, oh, you already start weak. Right, that makes sense. Throw a backstab in here. I'd like to make you weak for 1 more turn if possible. And we haven't even played, any energy yet. So I'd like you to die, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Dodge and roll. Combine that with Cloak and Dagger, and we got enough block to sustain us for a little bit here. Throw in Infinite Blades in here. It's either we either do Infinite Blades or we hit for 6. In 2 turns, we'll be happy we played Infinite Blades. Okay, you start with the Strength buff. That's alright because you're weak still. We really would like to kill you this turn. It's a great start. It's just always free. Cloak and Dagger is an offensive card. We have to remember that. And we could actually calculate a gamble to shivs, but I don't really want to. Can't kill you, so I'm going to do this instead and try to get 5 damage for free if possible. And we can do that. We get 2 more shivs out of it. Alright, it was a little roundabout, but we made it happen. Now to deal with this guy. And Poison's going to be our friend here. Oh my lord. Could you not? We know we want to shiv you. Envenom's not worth playing here. Wait, are we guaranteed to draw some defense? Yeah. Well, do we want to, maybe? No, we want to calculate a gamble first, because then if we get Crippling Poison, we could play it. But we might prefer to... playing Blur is not that good here. Yeah, I think I'd rather... I'm going to take a lot of damage as a result of this, but at least we applied Poison and he's weak forever. Applying the Poison enables Bane. We're in tight, though. There's no question about that. Since we only have 1 block, I think we definitely want to play Footwork and then play this. We're gonna win. We're gonna beat this guy at least. But after that, I don't know. I feel like this run's on a little bit of an expiry date. Hopefully I'm wrong, though. Can you not? You're very lucky we never got a chance to play in Venom. You are dead next turn. No matter what, more or less. Like, we need to hit you for 1, which, with Shiv seems relatively easy. Alright. Please. Something worthwhile. Ancient Potion. I would say that is probably not worthwhile. Dash and a Dash Plus is pretty good. No combat. Let's go. No combat. Remove a card from your deck or upgrade all strikes and defense. I think at this point, you might disagree, but I'm going to go with upgrade all strikes and defense because we haven't removed any from our deck. And all of these being upgraded, I think, is worth something. I could be wrong. I find myself overrating strikes and defense, no question about it, but turn 1, he's attacking. That's a serious bummer, but, you know, we'll smack you. Oh, that's the wrong card. We'll smack you. We'll almost get rid of your damage there. And now, we still haven't played any energy. So let's look at this. He's going to hit for 18. I actually think you want to defend, Cloak and Dagger. Blur rolls over 1 block and hits him for 5. At this point, we might as well just leave the Shiv in our deck because we can't get through his armor anyway. Not a bad first turn. Now this is just horrendous. I think this is an Envenom turn. And we might as well start applying some poison, like... Why? I mean, it just exhausts. That seems like a waste. I was hoping I'd draw like a 0-cost skill, but I don't even know if we have those. He should have also consumed the Ancient Potion. Well, it seems appropriate. He's still dealing 18 damage, which is no joke. Unfortunately, I think that's the right call. So we're going to take 12 damage. But we're really, like, the poison is going to start eating him, which is our goal here. Another 18 coming right up, huh? We can get 9 block. I think we see what we get here. Burst. Sure, we'll play a burst. This changes things, actually. Because then we can play a defend on top of this, which is actually pretty good. And then Dagger Spray is nice because it enables the poison twice. We are going to get hit for 6, but I think in the whole scheme of things, that's actually pretty good. But I don't have a lot of confidence that this run has the staying power it needs to really make it here. This should kill you. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. As long as we're alive. Play Well-Laid Plans. Caltrops Plus, also nice, but Well-Laid Plans is free. Energy being conserved between turns is something that would have been useful for us, and I'm not mad that we got it. I'm just saying there have been times in the past where it would have been useful. So right now, it's probably still going to be useful. I will pay 100 gold to get Jaxed. I think for us to be stronger is a good thing, and we can always give it to the Addict later. I don't know if we want to play it just yet. You're hitting for nothing, which is just amazing, but let's start. We know we want to play Dramatic Entrance. I don't really want to backstab you yet. We definitely should have played this first if we were going to play. Okay. We don't have any other attacks, so throw Distraction in here. It will do 5 damage to you, but it will do 2 damage to you. And it doesn't count as the damage that I was hoping for. I mean, if you're not going to hit me, I think I should backstab you. And then I think... should Infinite Blades. And probably... You know what? I think it's a better turn for Blur. Even though Footwork is better long term, we're going to roll over 17 block. Like, it's 1 energy for 17 block. It would take us playing, like, 8 separate defense cards, I think. 8 separate defends, I should say, in order to get a in order to get 17 blocks value out of footwork. I know everyone's going cross-eyed because I'm like boring the Christ out of you with my analysis, but we still have 17 block. So I think you just like get this guy to the point that he's probably dead, and then throw in a calculated gamble. Just start striking that guy. This guy's already dead. He'll die before he can attack again, so you don't have to worry about that. This guy's the real problem right now. 18 damage is no joke, but we can get there. I'd prefer not to be filling our deck with hexes, but it's getting the job done. Oh, well, in the end, it's probably going to come down to our second boss, is what it looks like. If we can beat the second boss, I genuinely think actually anything could happen. Beep, 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 beep. Setup for 0 is pretty nice. Plus, it enables letter opener. I mean, we should make sure first we're able to get through this combat, but assuming we can get through this combat, we're feeling okay. So, like, dramatic entrance, backstab you. You gotta go first, because you're the most dangerous, which is why we'll hit you again. Probably play an infinite blades here. We don't need to poison you. I actually feel like a calculated gamble works best here. And then we can start to get, like, some kind of weird chain going on. I would rather deal 5 damage to all enemies plus the shiv damage. Pretty good first turn. You are still going to be annoying, but this guy's going down. And you're only hitting for 12. It's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad. I think you play Jax, and it allows you to do like a blade dance. And then 2 of these will kill you instead of requiring 3. Definitely smack you. And genuinely, I'm going to drink the Ancient Potion because you worry me. And I'm not going to play Calculated Gamble because it's worthless here. But I'm going to choose to take no damage. We're going to block your debuff. You're going to hit us for 21. That's a lot. Setup is a dead card here. We're going to take 8 damage. Our deck is thick enough. I actually don't feel bad about playing. I'm going to play this to deal 5 damage to you. Even though we get a daze out of it. I don't know. I don't know where we're at. I like that he's not taking a turn to attack us. Bane's going to be a big play here. It's pretty easy. Shift strike, distract. Draw 3, discard 1. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll discard something else. And keep these 2. So he should be killed next turn, unless we're made, like, turbo weak. And we are made weak, but we don't have to hit him too hard. Wow, what a draw. Okay, we have a question mark. I don't know what the question mark will entail, but Predator is, I think, it's the kind of top end we sort of need here. Sorry, I do not have 75 gold for you, my friend. And we will get into our second boss fight. I think there's a realistic chance this is the end of the video and the end of the run. This guy can be a real bummer. But we don't really do, like, this guy is very, strong against decks that are like a war of attrition. That's not really a good description of our deck, which is perfect for us, you know? We don't really apply a bunch of debuffs and just squeeze the life out of them over 30 turns. We're not really like big on the burst damage either. It's just kind of like consistent, which is, I don't know. It's not making me too confident right now, I'll admit. We definitely want to play Jax. Like, this is the right time for it. I do like that. And Blade Dance is just fine. What makes this deck tick? Like, I'm trying to think of relics we could get. Shuriken, dude. Of course, if we can get 1 extra energy per turn via Sozu or something like that, we're a happy camper. So I think we do want to play in Venom, even though it's expensive. We'll drop that. This next turn is very nice. And we'll just play Blur to, like... I mean, I guess it didn't really matter what we played. The thing is, if we played Strike, it wouldn't have got through the armor. If we played Blur, sure, we're compromising Ori, but it doesn't really matter, I think. So the reason, like, I feel like we have to play in Venom is that it's just so much free damage. Yeah, we'd rather just hit you. And then we can save dash for a turn in which it matters a little bit more. It didn't matter on that turn. In playing in Venom 2 turns ago and taking a lot of damage as a result was the right play. As strange as it might look. Oh, dude, this is perfect. So we definitely set up and put Predator on the top. And then when we calculate a gamble, we'll get it for free. But we might not even calculate a gamble this turn. I think we play... don't play it yet. First, get rid of the Shiv, then play Cloak and Dagger. We're trying to crank up this Envenom action here. He's hitting us for 11, so we could afford to block again. Let's do it this way. Hit him again. And then on top of this, I actually like this. We'll do a Dagger Spray. And then we'll calculate a gamble. And that'll allow us to draw into Predator, which is nice because it gives us the card draw for next turn. And even though he's going to purge all this poison at some point, we've already got the setup to make more of it in the future. Now he's doing 22 damage, but we got to neutralize, which is just beautiful. And then Shiv will deal some poison. Bum, 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 bum. Just thinking about how we want to do this. Obviously, we want to block. So we'll probably start by doing it with a backflip, because we could get good draw. Flash of Steel is a nice card. Really, it's just 1 extra poison at this point. Survivor is only 8 block. I think we'll Blur. And then block. And then we get 4 extra block for next turn. And what do we want? I mean, I think we want Survivor. Well... Defend Plus is just better. And then we'll take a Bane as well, so that we can hit him for some burst if we feel the need, or we find the ability, I should say. So he's still not purging his debuffs, which is just exquisite. Cloak and Dagger? No Cloak and Dagger. Crippling Poison, I think, is almost a little bit too weak to play. Too slow. 3 poison, 3 weak. Hello, Luca. Hello, my son. Welcome. Welcome to Papa's house. We're gonna get rid of Bane. It's 18 damage plus 2 extra poison, which is nice. And then, I mean, I think we should just defend. And even defend again. And we'll store 2 of those. Again, we kind of got him by the balls right now. I think, at least. If he's not, he's going to purge his debuffs this turn. But we can still hit him pretty hard, so there's no reason to play Crippling Poison. Let's set up and get Crippling Poison out of here so it's free next turn. Cat, don't jump on the computer. You make me so angry when you jump on the computer. It's the one thing I don't want you to do is jump on the computer. And then on top of that, you sit in front of the monitor. I can't see what's happening. Just get on my lap. You got nothing to worry. Oh, dude, you don't need to eat the granola bar wrapper. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so we get the free poison here. Smack. He's not hitting us very hard, is he? I think we'll put up 2 blocks here, and then hit him with Bane as well. We're going to take 2 damage, and we're going to get debuffed in some way, but we spent the whole run being debuffed, so at least we're not weak. Are you purging debuffs again, or are you just gaining a bunch of strength? I do not know. Well, if you're not hitting me, I'm going to hit you hard. I'm restoring Predator in the hopes that it allows us to get set up Predator, which is a great combo. Not purging debuffs. He's gonna start to hit like a freaking truck. Yeah, this is we probably like actually have to kill him, and that's looking near impossible. How are we gonna get around this? Well, he's dealing 48. We got 29, so we only need to put up some block. We're gonna live. We have 51. I know it sounds crazy, but like that. We're gonna live, but just barely. We're gonna have 3 HP, I think. Oh my god, he's not attacking. We're probably spared. Well, you gotta shiv him. We could always use our fire potion, but we don't really need to. You know what I mean? Like, why bother is really what I'm getting at here. He's dead. Okay, so somehow we made it. I still have almost no confidence in this deck. Dude, I mean, I don't like them. The thing is, we don't need a second Envenom. It's too slow. Tactician's nice. If we can enable it, we're happy. I don't know. I guess, sure. Try Snecko Eye. It saved many a run in its day. And we're going to sadly try to fight elites. There is a path we can use to dodge them, so we're going to try that, but I don't know, man. I don't have a whole lot of confidence that we're going to come out of this with a win. Either way, we love the footwork. Can't just get in the box, you madman. Okay. Dramatic entrance is just nice. Strike for 0 is fine. And I think a backstab for 1 is okay. Then you would just defend. And you take no damage. Why are you such a needy boy? You're the descendant from the king of the jungle. Okay. We can discard. And you know what? We kind of want to because the rest of this is sort of trash. But I think we'll hit you first. Then we'll discard everything, which is going to give us extra energy thanks to Tactician. This is much better. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff happening here. We're gonna take 4 damage, and there's no getting around that. But we can get pretty close to taking you out. I didn't even look at who the final boss was. I kept some energy. Very nice. I can just kill you. We should just... Don't even roll the dice on calculated gamble. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I think... We don't want to take cheap cards. I think Snecko Eye might need a nerf. I will always take Madness, just because the alternative provides, like, no discernible benefit. Expensive cards? Expensive cards? No expensive cards. I think we'll just leave. I don't even want to remove a card at this point. We might hit another shop later down the line. Oh, I hate it. No, leave. You might... What a baby, you know? But that's not the right fight for us. You gotta... You gotta choose your battles, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, well, Distraction for free is very nice. Ooh, apply 99 vulnerable. 99 vulnerable. I think we're gonna pop this. Drop dramatic entrance. Backstab this guy. Obviously we want to play a free defend. We're taking no damage right now. What do we want to do? I don't think it's worth making something cost nothing. So just do it like this. Pretty pleased with the way we were able to start this, but you know, it gets harder as time goes on. Maybe. So we have a lot of zero-cost cards right now. Footwork is free. Start there. Hit one of these guys so they got a little less problems. And then, you know what? Make Madness free next turn. That'll make something else free next turn. You've got to go. This will do it. But we're still going to take quite a nasty little bump here. And this is why it's so dangerous for us to fight elites, man. Hey, why you bite me? You come in here, you sit on my lap, and then you try to bite me. What's wrong with this picture? We've made Cloak and Dagger free. That's not what's wrong with this picture. That's what's right with this picture. You know the problem here. But sure. Sure. Hit me for a little bit. See if I care. I'll wound you. I'll pass the dang turn. That's right, we should remember. We have ice cream so we can roll over the energy. I'm not sure where my head's at with respect to that right now. Honestly, I think we'll play a Blade Dance for free. I'm going to try to get you close to death. I don't want to kill you, but I want you to be close to death. And let's do this, and then Calculated Gamble, just so we have enough block to make this happen. And then we know he's done, but this is the perfect card to draw. A zero-cost dash is like the ultimate destroyer for them. Again, none of this. It's just too greedy to take a cheap card and expect it to be good in a Snecko-Eye deck, I think. So we're gonna try to fight an elite. We might as well. We took Blackstar and then have not fought any elites since then. Gain 222 gold, I will do. Why? Well, because we can. And then the, I thought it would remove this, but it didn't, which is even better. Now, we can also use this at the shop. Anyway, certainly. Now I look at this and I go, you know, you calculate a gamble, you like it. Because you play it, it gives you 1 energy back. And you can maybe get a handful of great zero-cost cards. And it's sort of already worked for us, to be honest. We're gonna take 4 damage. But I'm actually, like, really pleased with the way that that first turn went. Please don't open your gaping maw and shoot me. No! We did miss out on infinite blades as a result, but so be it. Alright, this is, it's kind of easy money, right? Like, you want to play... Bare minimum, you know this is going to be worth 1. So it made crippling poison cost 0, which is even better. So we'll hit you with this. Because 25% of your damage coming off is much better for us. We'll definitely defend for free. And we'll definitely strike for free. Then it becomes a bit of a game. I don't really want to take 28 damage. But I can't really kill you with Dagger Spray. I guess I'm going to take 20 damage. I'm going to smack you around a bit. I'm going to play this. Distraction's going to be free next turn, and we'll keep both these, because we might as well. Okay. There's some positives. Footwork for free. And then distraction, you never know. It ended up being kind of garbage, but... Hey, why does my cat bite me? Stop that. We need to put up some serious block this turn, I think. It sucks that it's so expensive, but... I was just gonna say, let's store the block. I don't know what we store here, like... Or store the burn is what I meant to say. At least we get to roll over in energy. I think Ice Cream plus Snecko Eye is really nice, because sometimes you end up literally just not having enough energy to play any of your remaining cards. Dude, do you both have to attack on every single freaking turn? Anyway, you gotta go. You're so close to being dead. It seems like a waste to strike, but it's a strike for 0. Okay, so we're living. And for 1 energy, this is just extremely good. And then we'll Madness. It did hit Bane, which is what we were looking for. Even though Venom looks nice, it's a little too late to be that useful, I think. So let's discard our whole hand, which includes that burn. And, there you go. We're probably going to get you next turn, and we're going to get 2 relics as a result. Maybe we can build off of those relics. He's getting into the box. It's a dream come true. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. We're gonna die. We're actually going to die. Because I can't get enough attacks. Wow. Ruka, I know you're looking perturbed. I'm feeling perturbed. There's literally no way out. We can only play one of these cards. What's the highest damage? I mean, it's probably a strike plus. If we weaken you, we're still going to take 12 damage, or we're going to take 6 damage from the burns, and you're going to hit us for 21. So there's no way out. It was like maybe we can get to skills or something, but no. Nah, we're just actually, like, literally dead. And I don't want to say it's Snecko Eye's fault, because Snecko Eye's gotten us out of some jams, but wasn't necessarily the right play for us there. Either way, I'm a little bummed out, but thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.